This video was released thanks to these guys.
And once again, I am glad to welcome dear subscribers and guests of the channel. In our turbulent times, none of us is geographically insured to be in the territory of limited access to the internet, due to the fault of the punishing authorities. Personally, at the moment, by the will of fate, I found myself in one of these points of the world. In the place from which I go online, many internet services and resources are blocked, as well as restrictions on access to services that provide VPN and proxy services. The work of the anonymous Tor network has also been discontinued. For many, the way out of creating your own VPN tunnel on your own rented private server could be obvious. However, the reality is that quite a lot of people have used this workaround, as a result of which even the VPN connection protocols themselves have come under restrictions. But as you know, one of the specializations of my channel is just such cases, so I spent a sufficient amount of time trying to break through the mentioned restrictions. Things like Shadow with Go, YuRay and many other tools turned out to be useless against the global firewall. However, to my surprise, he was perfectly punched by the USR protocol connections for managing remote servers. The thing is that imposing global restrictions on the protocols of the USR was probably too destructive for the economy, and therefore they remained untouched. Be that as it may, the fact that the USR connections are working, we can use our advantage to tunnel any traffic from all our devices and gain access to the service we need. The tool that allows you to pull this off is the SSHUTTLE, which I wanted to tell you about in today's short video. So, let's say we have our own remote server. Anyone can purchase it, even under global sanctions and restrictions, absolutely anonymously. And there is a separate detailed video on my channel that I recommend you to watch. Our server is not configured at all. We have not installed anything on it, and all we have from it is an IP address, which of course differs from our real IP address, and the password from its original connection. All we need is to proxy all the traffic of our device through the USR tunnel of our server. To do this, you need to do just two simple commands. Firstly, install the SSHUTTLE from the repository of our distribution, and secondly, give a command similar as you can see on your screens, changing only the IP address to the address of your server. Next, enter the superuser password and the password of our tunnel. And if your terminal is flashing endless lines, it means that everything is working and the connection is established. You can check this by visiting numerous IP address verification sites. Now all the traffic of our device is redirected to our server, and only then to the network, and all connections are encrypted, and overcomes the Big Brother firewall. And the management is extremely simple, and does not even require any additional configuration on your remote server. You can perform such manipulations not only on computers with bent systems, but also on Macs, Windows systems, and even on your router with VRT, so that all devices of your Wi-Fi network get access to this connection. It is also extremely unlikely that the entire territory where you are located will be completely blocked by the traffic of the USR, as this will cause much greater damage to the infrastructure and economy than your access to information from alternative points of view. You can find all the links on a given topic in the description under this video, and I think now it is more than obvious to you what to do if one day all VPN connections stop working in your country. Well, I have everything for today, and thank you friends for watching this video to the end.